transport sector is facing major challenges with slope stability issues along the transportation corridors, particularly landslides, rock falls, mudslides, and debris flow are becoming critical issues considering the increased precipitation and uncertain climate processes. We need to be proactive. We need to proactively identify these locations so that before this disaster occurs, we can actually prevent them and we can actually keep the integrity of the transportation corridor. Now, how it can be done, particularly some of the tools like interferometric synthetic aperture radar, LiDAR, which is light detection and ranging, and photogrammetry are the three remote sensing tools that show a lot of promise for identifying these areas, particularly by taking the concept of change detection. That is, from one time period to the time periods 2, how much change has occurred at your site? Can this change be an indication of the integrity of your corridor? The advancements in remote sensing technology in the last 10 years has provided us a valuable data source. From satellite platforms, we have now the capability to image the ground at 40 centimeter resolutions, which is incredibly high. We can detect anything that is greater than 40 centimeter on the ground. And this capability also has high temporal resolution. So often we can actually image or look at a location every 5 to 6 days. There are aerial platforms that are developing. Both manned aircrafts and unmanned aircrafts can be used to use these sensors of radar, LiDAR, and photogrammetry and do this. In South Asia, often ground instrumentation to monitor these situations are very limited. Currently, there is very little monitoring being done. It is almost relying on the system to function fine, and only when the system fails, there is a warning that is obtained. So it is important to have a system that is more reliable, a system that can have a continuous data stream, and that is why the remote sensing techniques could be of great value to the South Asian context. I think this is an excellent opportunity for the South Asian countries to learn from each other of what are the current practices, the current advancements in these technologies. And not only it is an opportunity for them to learn from other expert countries to see how these systems can be implemented. There is always a tendency that these systems are very expensive, they cannot be used. But that's not true. Many of these satellite data sets are provided for free. It is just a matter of tapping into these resources. We know that we are facing the consequences of climate change and increased precipitation, so it is very critical that the South Asian countries start thinking about these issues at this time.